able to come out when his dad is here. I mean, you're a family.
I already said, and no one's paying attention.
But see, that's
Now
really
you
why
can tell me all day about
when
me and my half station,
it,
but he is not helping me where I need help at.
but the point is,
And when he
Joshua,
dies,
Joshua, Joshua, he is your father, and you gotta find a place in your mind. Okay, my dad is saying this, he's doing this. Okay, you can deal with this by not letting it get to you, being calm. But the psychologist is going to help you with that.
she makes me get off my tail and help me like I need help.
No.
That
The
will get
point
my
is,
attention.
but see, that's not going to work with her.
Daddy has been doing what you're doing, and every time he does that, I end up losing. Remember all those pictures I took before that crash?
But Joshua, that is in the past, and not only that, you can get those pictures back. But since you've lost them, you can always get them back. I mean, that's not the end of the world. You could get those pictures back. One way or the other, you can get those pictures back. Even if you have to be a readable facsimile.
You want me to be calm, Mom? When I'm showing you I need help at a certain point, that's where I need help at. Stop saying you need this, you need that. Okay?
It's gonna be like that. But see, with this psychologist, you're gonna have a reason, and you're gonna have to find your station. You're gonna have to be in, and you're gonna have to remember that there is a reason why you're so intense on what people are not listening to you, what people are not helping you. She's gonna work with you for that, with that.
Dr. Braun tried to talk to you.
Huh?
Dr. Braun tried to talk to Joshua the last couple of times when the COVID was in,
Uh-huh.
and you didn't go in her office. And she talked to Joshua there over the phone.
Uh-huh.
And she told me he was compulsive, compulsive disorder. Compulsive something. Well, what do I do with that?
Well, you just have to work with it.
She said he stays on one point. And he just stay on it, keep on it. And he just stay on it.
It's not good for him, and it's not good for the people around him.
What did she call him? Compulsive. Something compulsive.
Won't give you a diagnosis of not doing anything until you help. You got it. But
He'll read her.
I mean, it was just that. It did nothing else happen. She didn't give you any instructions, didn't give you no directions on how to take care of that.
I don't remember.
But you didn't see her after that?
Huh?
You didn't see her after that?
No, she retired.
Well, but couldn't you get her record?
I guess I could ask.
Yeah, ask for
The
her record.
secretary lady.
Since they retired. Because they evidently take those records with them. Now that might be a problem. So when they retire, they take their business with them. Why, I don't know.
Lord.
But maybe she didn't. You just have to go inquire about it. She gave her a diagnosis, but she didn't give you no treatment. She didn't give you no instruction on nothing. Because she retired.
I said, that's bad enough.
It just it works on your heart and everything. Increase your pulse and everything.
They just sitting looking like, what? Am I in this room?
It's rough out there. I mean, you blessed. But if you are, oh Lord, they treat people on the job. They treat people so bad. Some people lose their mind, and they get depressed. because the employees, their fellow workers, treat them so bad. You got to be strong when you get out there in the world, and and secure in yourself,
Yeah.
because they will take it from you.
I keep saying, "Know what's going on with you? No one's paying attention. If all y'all gonna do is browbeat me, I'm going back to my room."
We're not about we telling you the situation. We're telling you what has happened and the things you have to recognize. Number one was it compulsive, to whatever.
Obsessive compulsive.
Yeah.
Okay, they didn't deal with it, but you still have to deal with it because it's something that you have to deal with. Because your family got to deal with it, you have to deal with it. You in the kitchen.
People have tried to deal with it by browbeating me and making
Well,
me.
it ain't no browbeating.
Oh,
We're
it
telling
is
you like it is.
browbeating.
It's not not browbeating. That's what the psychiatrist came up. That's what's happening because you're showing those things, and to help you, your family's going to be able to do it, and then the psychologist is going to have to work through something where they can get through to you so you can see where you stand, where you really stand. It's not browbeating. You got to face it. Yeah. And Joshua, you're smart. You in the intelligent. You know a lot of things, but you got to learn how to deal with your station where you are now. You have to deal with that, and to understand it, it's not browbeating. It's trying to show you exactly what they said, what we see, what we see.
Get loud.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to hear it no more.
See, you have a very narrow definition of browbeating. Mine is much broader than that.
It's
When
not
you try to
browbeating.
say
It's
something-
not browbeating in any sense.
You try
We're
to say
saying
something, you try to say something, and then you have to get loud.
Yeah, that's one type of browbeating.
I feel about the
If you stay
browbeating.
calm.
But see, you got to remember, it's your father. This is the difference.
Oh, so I'm just supposed to let him roll over me because he's my dad? I don't think so.
I do think so, because you have to listen and understand. And his words, whether they're sharp or whether they're sweet or whether they're soft, they're his words. You take it in the sense that you can learn from your father, or you can say, well, Dad, I think in this, but it can be in your mind. That's why journaling is very important. Where you disagree with your father, go and write it down without telling him. Then you work on it, think on it, and then after a while, you might have a way to come in and say, Daddy, remember? These are basic. They are critical. Critical thinking comes in place here. And dealing with your father, you're going to have to learn how to do that. And not see him like another person.
Some kind of person.
Huh? Well, I mean, I'm finding out these soldiers are strange people. They treat their children like they're army retirees or something. This girl said her daddy blew the horn for breakfast. You know how they
If
break
you
the
can
horn?
train him to be a soldier, you can train him to be.
Huh?
But we don't have the training set up for him to be the
No,
way we have it set up for him to be a soldier.
But no, your father is who he is. You gonna have to learn how to deal with this, and in the meantime, you have to deal with what you are and how you react to him. You're supposed to react to him like you're the son and he's the father. You're not supposed to have this animosity be that you can't be in the room when he's in. That's terrible. That's terrible, y'all. He's your father. You're supposed to be able to come and sit down and talk to him.
When he always
No, when,
browbeats me.
no browbeating, nothing. He's your father. Do you understand? He's your father.
No, I don't understand.
Well,
Because
okay,
he's not
then
acting
that's what
like
we're
it.
gonna have to work on. That's what
He
we're gonna
tells
have to
me to
work
do
on.
something. I try to do it. I tell him what I'm finding based on what he tells, and he
Joshua,
always,
you always repeat that. That's what happens.
because
But
he's
that,
still doing it.
but the point is, he's your father, and you're not supposed to get riled up because he's not seeing things the way you see it.
If he hadn't told me to do research on these shitty
And
computers,
listen.
I wouldn't be saying that.
Basically, your father, he keep a roof over your head. He's giving you money.
He
uh,
ain't
keep,
giving me no money.
well, whatever. He's taking care of you. And when you get your own job, you got your own money, you have your own apartment, you can say and move and do whatever you feel. And if you don't like what a person say, you move on or get your apartment and you don't have to see a hearing. But it's easier to understand him and to understand yourself. It's easier to do it. Oh no, that's hard when you have to see yourself and see your father. You have to do that. It's harder than to just get up and leave or don't say nothing to him. Hey, that is easy. I didn't have a father, but I had Big Mama. And said, well, I didn't have a father, so I don't know how to deal with him. But you got a father. You're just going to have to learn how to deal with him. In the meantime, you'll be learning how to deal with yourself. How do you deal with? I mean, if you had a boss like your father, would you stay with that boss?
This is why I've been wanting to work from home from the start.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Mom, you sealed that deal when you and Dad put me in Easter seals, okay?
Don't be talking about me.
Well, it was supposed to be a good thing.
It was not. It made me even more of a recluse than I was before.
But see, that's how you see it. What did the seal say? What did your mom and daddy see?
What they saw versus what I got were two very different things. They advertised.
I'm talking about your mom and your daddy. What did they see from putting you in Easter seals? What did y'all see, Jeanette?
Well, they didn't like for Joshua to be around the house without a goal.
Okay, that's good. But what did Easter seals say?
Easter Seals was trying to train him for a job.
Okay.
They were not. I got more job skill understanding from college prep class than I did from Easter seals. And that wasn't even their subject at college prep.
Well, that's what it was supposed to be for. And they said he would sit and cross his arms and he wouldn't talk to nobody else in the group.
They want you to be sociable.
A lot of the social stuff that they were trying to get me to understand boiled down to being bullied. You don't understand.
I do understand that, but they thought you was a bully.
I don't want to talk about me. I wanted to make this clear. So, because of what happened with Easter seals, that just sealed it off for me from trying to get an outside job, even if I did have better health.
Let's see, that's a real bad way of looking at it. However,
Well, I told him if he got a job from home, he would run everybody crazy at home. But he's doing now.
well, but we
I'm
want.
in my room, not bothering anybody. Y'all keep calling me out.
Well, you're supposed to be a part of the family. I mean, you're gonna have your time when you're in your room or doing something else. But you are a family, and you're supposed to be pleasant and loving and caring.
You around that?
Well, but see, that's the way you see it.
That's not the way I see it. That's the way it damn is.
No. It's still your father is still doing what he needs to do for you. Basically, he's doing his job. But the thing is, I think it's what you do to each other. But see,
I try to stay out of his
look,
way.
he's daddy, and he wants you to act like you're a son.
When I try to act like a son ain't Bill, he shoos me off.
Joshua, see, that's what the lady says. You all are going to talk. You don't tell your daddy that. You tell us that, but you need to tell it to your daddy, and y'all gonna talk. Get this barrier broken so you can be a son and your father can be a father.
You want this barrier to go down, Bill?
Or what?
You want these barriers to go down, Bill?
Be what?